Yeah, I don't know who baby mama number 3 think she is, but I don't like her. Is y'all ready to talk about it, girl? Please, let's juice.
Come on, Blazer.
It's a beef for me.
Wah, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little juice or whatever the case may be. And girl, baby mama number 3 blew me this whole episode. I mean, her and the box head Chevy looking dude, the new boy, we gonna get into him. But girl, who she is? Like, who she supposed to be? First of all, she from Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. But you know what is very reminiscent of to me? When them people come down from New York to the South and they think that they quicker, faster, smarter. Girl, you ain't gonna make it. And you saw how she flipped the switch when she was over there talking to Erica Dixon, huh? She know who to play with, girl, bye. Anyway, I don't like her, and I don't think she deserves no baby shower. And I don't know if it's Scrappy Baby. I mean, I guess they know now, but I'm just hating. But anyway, I ain't like her attitude, and we'll get into that a little bit more. Also, we got to get into the new girl and guy. What's his name? Nova, a Latin hip-hop. What else he say he do? Reggaeton, disco, girl. I don't know what he was talking about, but I kept staring at the shape of his head. I ain't too particularly like it. It looked like a juice box, but we'll get into that as well. Him and his wife, and guess where they from, girl? The Boogie Down Bronx. Oh, Lord, you already know how this about to go. Is Dave replacing Erica Mena? Girl, Erica! It just came out of me. I'm sorry. But anyway, his wife is jealous, and it's just like, girl, for him, neither here nor there. We'll discuss them. Also, Zell getting back at Saucy for getting his baby Hasta La Vista up out of here, and he got in a booth, but he was being messy with some girl who beefing with Carly Rae. Now, y'all already know how it go. Oh, yeah, and Carly Rae, you already married? Girl, one thing about Carly and Sierra, they gonna marry these dudes. You got to know that. And speaking of Sierra, girl, Sierra gets into it with this girl right here. Because she came over there checking her. Girl, Sierra, you better than me. I mean, I think you came back at the end and, you know, woot-de-woot. But I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like the presence of the situation would have just took me, you know. But I'm not as, you know, ready for the adulthood as I thought I was, maybe. But neither here nor there. A few other things popped off. There's a baby shower. There's a whole other stuff. And this was the one that got me, y'all. Wait. Nova's wife, whatever her name, Christina, said that she looks up to Kirk and Rashida. Girl, don't get my blood pressure up. Grab your things, girl. Do me a favor, like the video. Subscribe to the channel, girls. Grab your things. Please, Lord, grab your things. I might need to smoke me a little something on this review, girl, because my nerves was bad. Do you hear me? Girl, grab your things and let's get into it. Ugh. Oh, my bad. That's just 3 earrings. So, my bad. So, the episode opens up. 3 earrings and the Adam's apple hop in the confessional to tell us something we didn't care about. Number 1, they're selling men's clothing down there at Press. And the whole time, the women's clothing ain't even selling. Bye. What you mean? Men's clothing? Ain't nobody coming to buy that. And secondly, he want to run something by Rashida, girl. Do I need to take an aspirin or something? Because we what, 3 minutes and 52 seconds in, and I'm already ready to start swinging. Child, let's go see what 3 earrings and the Adam's apple won't now. Let's go see. So now he's in the boutique, and it looks like Hot Topics. Let me tell you something. I done been to the Hot Topics in the mall when I need to go get me a little fishnet or maybe a little screen tee or something. She done turned Press into Hot Topics, and he over there talking about, oh yeah, you excited about selling the men's clothing because we selling men's clothing. Who coming to buy that? Men don't shop like, girl. Oh, my nerves. Anyways, so he gets to Rashida and he was like, yeah, you know, we got the men's line coming. How's everything going? How you feeling? What you thinking? And she's like, oh, I'm excited about the men's line. I think it's going to do really good. I talked to the Alibaba and the Temu people, and they said they got shipments coming in as days go by. So I think we're going to be doing all right. You know what I mean? So he said, well, I'm glad to hear that. But I really wanted to talk to you about something a little bit more pressing than pressed, for that matter. So 3 earrings and the Adam's apple took another break to hop back into the confessional to tell us that he's really thinking about getting his son from Jasmine. He said because the child support is supporting and everybody but him. He ain't said that, but that's what I got from it. Kirk, who gonna raise the baby? You ain't about to be around there raising no child. Girl, moving on, because she's slow. So he goes to Rashida and said, listen, Rashida, I'm thinking about getting full custody of Cannon. That's the little baby name. He said, because I feel like every time I pay that girl child support, it go for lip fillers, hip fillers, and all these other fillers, and the baby not getting nothing. And plus, it's the most stable environment here at the house, and plus, you gonna watch the baby. So, what you think? You gonna watch the baby for me? Is you gonna be a ride or die and watch the baby for me? And look at her. I would hate to be you, girl. I swear your life is horrible. I know it is. I could tell. First of all, Kirk lost me at ride or die. Because, baby, this ain't 95. Number one. Number two, who gonna watch the baby? But Rashida gonna watch it. She was like, well, Kirk, this will be a big adjustment on our lives and everything. And you use the code word ride or die. So I don't know. Let me think about it because, I want to help you in all your endeavors. Girl, raising the baby he made on you is diabolical. Do you hear me? And I thank the Most High, he never gave me that type of patience because it ain't for me. It's for her, not me. So she hopped in the confessionals looking like she just got out of the tub, talking about, Kirk, he's coming to me about raising this child. And, I've raised all his other illegitimate kids. So I feel like I could do this. But, I'm going to be the one in charge and really doing everything for this baby. So I don't know. I'm really just in the confessional telling y'all that I'm thinking it over. But whatever he say to do, I'm going to do it. Because how you think we've been married for 30 years? Like, duh. And I'm over here saying, yeah, duh. Because I see it. You can't miss it.
You are really dumb. For real.
Anyhow, moving on. So, Zell Swag meets up with the Bam. They gonna walk in the park because he's trying to download her on everything that done happened, especially with the baby, with Saucy and all those other things. So they meet up. They hadn't met up in a while, and he gets right on into it. And he tells her, he was like, I lost my baby. He said the girl was mad because she said I wasn't there, I wasn't present. He was like, and I probably could have did better, but ultimately I tried to call Saucy, and it seemed like he just wasn't present for me either. Then he goes on to say the girl said she lost the baby due to stress, and I know it has something to do with Saucy, so that really is bothering me, or whatever the case may be. Now, Zell is kind of uneducated on how stress can basically make a woman, unfortunately, lose her baby. So shout out to Bambi, the Bam. She was able to educate him. So the Bam was like, yeah, stress can induce labor, and it can also, make a woman lose her child depending on the level of stress. So I understand what she's saying. Like, it really is a thing. Like, it's not something she just saying and made up. She was like, but at the end of the day, she thought Saucy would be a little more, sympathetic. Girl, Saucy he's saucying. I don't know what y'all want to take from that. But Zell get in the booth to tell us that he tired of Saucy. No, he not. Girl, say Saucy done embarrassed him and took everything from him for the last time, and now he's ready to get in the booth and get it all out on wax, and he gonna make a diss track on Saucy. Why? Why, Zell? If we ain't heard Saucy songs, what makes you think we gonna hear yours? Bye, Yellow. Bye, Yellow. So anyway, he's telling the girl Bam that he wants to do the diss track, and he's like, oh, and by the way, the girl I want to do the diss track with actually have beef with Carly Red. The girl said that Carly Red had beef with her behind the boy Tilo. He was like, now I don't know how that's gonna go because I really want Spice to help us. Plus, I know her and Carly used to be good friends. He was like, but at the end of the day, I really need Spice, so I don't know how this gonna go, or whatever the case. And Bambi was like, wow, I didn't realize Bambi and Carly wasn't back that cool because Bambi was with the shit's naive. Bambi was like, what? I ain't know that. Yeah, girl. Yes. But nevertheless, they take pictures or whatever. Zell, I don't know what you got on. I don't know what you got on, Scooby-Doo. But your hair was cute. I'll give you that. And I love Zell's bone structure in his face. But the Kulaks pants, girl, we got to move on. Let's move on. Now, Mama D, messy tail self, calls, what's the girl named? Sierra, face number 3, because she wants to invite her down to the baby shower that she throwing for Scrappy or new baby mama number 3. This is the gag too, Mama D. You already know that that girl is good friends with his ex-wife. Why would you do that? And look at Sierra. Hey, Mama D, if you want me to come, I'll come. At first, I wasn't going to come because I'm married now, but I'll come and support you, Mama D, and I'll bring a gift for the girl, too. The girl don't even want you there. And Mama D messy for doing this. Because, y'all already know y'all going to give Skriz Nai a heart of Tiz Nai. Girl, this is just messy, but it's a Mama D production. We already know how it goes in that order. Let's move on. So now we move to the next scene. Zell meets up with Spice, Old Spice, regular Spice, not the Ice Spice. And he's trying to figure out if he would help her with this diss track on Saucy. He explains the same thing he explained to the Bam, basically saying he's ready to put it on wax in the booth. And he wants her to basically help him to accomplish this task. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is turning, what's the girl name? Spice into the beef track, the beef diss girl. Like, that's all y'all want to do is beef on Spice's studio time. But anyway, she was like, yeah, I'll do it. He was like, oh, and by the way, I got to tell you, the girl that I want to collab with, she beefing with Carly Red. Is that okay? Like, because the girl said Carly Red done went down there and filed a restraining order on her and her husband. And Spice was like, husband? They married? He was like, I don't know. I'm just telling you what the girl said. So Spice was like, what? Is Carly Red married? Now listen, we all know how Carly Red do. Her in face number 5. No, she face number 5. She the lead singer of the group Changing Faces. The first backup singer. Her and Sierra don't mind walking down the aisle and going live in front of them people's face telling them they gonna be forever with this person for the rest of their life. Y'all already know how it go. Them girls don't care about lying in front of God, white Jesus, or nobody else. That's how it go. So I don't know why Spice is shocked, but neither here nor there. Let's move on, okay? So now, wet hair. What's the girl name? Oh, girl. Young Jock's wife, Kendra, hops in the confessional to tell us that she on her way to this party and she's coming alone. Now, she claims that Young Jock is doing something else and he busy, but we not buying it. Is he with that other woman? I'll be the other woman. Hey, it is. Girl, get off of here with your wet hair. So now Lil Zane is dropping some tea or some knowledge on Skriz Nai, because nobody knows this new person who to party for. And Zane was like, oh, this is my homeboy Nova. He been in the game for a little while. He down here in Atlanta trying to do his music thing. He kind of stood out for a little bit, but he bike. And he wanted everybody to pull up for his performance. Y'all gonna like him. He lit. So I'm just like, okay, well, who is the nigga? Like, who is he? And girl, look at Rashida and Kirk. Girl, Bert and Ernie. Girl, I bet you in their head when they was walking in, they thought they was like making an entrance. I can hear them right now in their head. Ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? That's what they were singing in their head. Girl, ain't nobody looking for no Kirk and Rashida with the 3 earrings and the husband and all of that. Girl, bye. Go away from me with this Apollo. So anyways, here is the new couple. This the new people. They from the Boogie Down Bronx. Oh my God, my head hurt already. Shout out to the Bronx, but girl, I know y'all about to act a New York nigga in here. I already know it. You know what I'm saying? One of both of them about to act a New York nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can smell the Timbs from here. Nevertheless, this is Nova and his wife Christina. And there's one thing I noticed about Nova. He seemed like he a nice guy, but his head shaped like a school desk. Nova, hey, welcome to Atlanta, where the players play and all of that. But sir, what happened to your head? What happened? You know what it looks like to me? It looked like he probably, like his mama probably had something going on during the pregnancy. Krishan T's, let me move on because y'all gonna try to drag me for that girl. Anyway, welcome Nova. You and your block-shaped head. It literally looks like a square. I do not too particularly, now I know I ain't the only one with eyes. That boy head shaped like a lunch pill. Oh, new guy, you look so bad. Oh, and you light-skinned too, so you really took a L. Light-skinned people automatically think they're cuter. Girl, oh, you took a L. Oh, you look so bad. I'm so glad you're married, fat. Because, I don't like the way your head shaped like an Impala. I don't like it, a 64 Impala. I don't like it. My bad, girl. Let's move on. So he gets up and perform. Mind you, he said he do Afro beats, reggaeton, hip-hop, gospel. He said he do a little bit of pop, country music. He said he done work with the Terror Squad, which everybody done work with them, girl. They like ran through women, girl, like whatever. And Bone Crusher, and he had a hit since the hit had him. And people we ain't never heard of. Girl, I guess Gasolina haters. I mean, I guess. And look at these Negroes in the crowd acting like they really enjoyed it. Talk about, I ain't gonna lie, it's lit. No. See, welcome to the South. That melting pot that y'all got up there in New York. Yeah, it turns into a frying pan down here in the South. We don't want to hear all of that. I ain't gonna lie. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. There's not a person in the South that's running around here hollering, turn on that pit bull. We don't even know a song he made. Bye, Florida. Bye. But welcome, though. So now this him and his wife Christina, girl, and Christina is a little jelly belly. Yes, very jealous. He said he been off for 2 years to focus on his marriage. He just, he a newlywed or whatever. And apparently after taking a 2-year hiatus, he's ready to get back in the swing of things. He want to get back into his music, get in a stew, things of that nature. And this girl don't too particularly like all of that. See, she want a husband. She want a stay-at-home husband. That's what I got from it. You know what I'm saying? But neither here or there. Girl, get in the confessional and introduce yourself. So this here is Christina. Christina is from the Boogie Down Bronx. We already know how that's about to go, girl. Anyway, she said they new to Atlanta. Her and her husband came down here so he can do his career thing. She said he was just off and she not really, keen on that music industry and all of that. But she's here to support her main, as she should. She said now she's scared to have her main round these men, as she called them. I don't blame her. She talking about Jock, Skriz Naive, Zane, and all of them. That's a valid concern, because these guys are not, model citizens, if that makes sense. But nevertheless, outside of her being afraid for her husband to be around these cheaters, she said she happy to be here. Shout out to the girl, Christina. Bye, get off of here. So now the boy, Navajo, what's his name? What's the boy name for real? Navo, girl, Nabel, I don't know. Anyway, he go outside to greet the other guys, and they like, oh, what's up? And they all get the line talking about how they really enjoyed the show, and it was this, and it was that, and the third, and I'm over here saying, cap, kibbity, cap. But, whatever it is to do the show. But nevertheless, he said he's happy to be in the A. He's willing and ready to work. Skriz Naive was over there lying through his glasses. Unprescribed, girl. Oh, this is so bad. But nevertheless, they just happy to see him and he happy to see the love from the people out there because, other than that, if nobody from Love and Hip Hop was there, literally nobody would be there. This is the South. Welcome. You're welcome. So anyways, look at Zane. Zane and 3 earrings with the Adam's apple. Oh yeah, we so happy to be here. We already know you about to turn Atlanta loose and da. But see, this is the problem with Lil Zane. See, Lil Zane is over there still worried about the fact that Skriz Naive is, in his words, he feel like Skriz Naive is the reason why he got caught up. And I'm saying, wait, what? But we'll get back to that later. So anyway, here comes the girl like, hi guys. Hey, I just want to let y'all know that my husband is married. I be seeing them girls in his DMs and I can catch them, but I can't catch him when he out with y'all. So whenever y'all go out, all of y'all are married. And look at Skriz Naive. I ain't married. Trust me, we know. But the girl was saying, act like you married when you out there with her husband. Girl, you gonna stress yourself out. You gonna be looking like Erica Mena in no time. Girl, do not stress about that nigga. Don't get me wrong. Atlanta is the cheating capital of the world. If you have a man or a woman out there, they probably cheating. So she ain't lying right there. But I just feel like you putting 20 on 10, girl, because it's out of your control. Whatever he gonna do. And that's just that on that. Like, girl, but good luck. So now Navajo gets in the confessionals and he was like, oh yeah, that's my wife, love her down to the ground, but she a little bit possessive. Like, I can't do nothing. I can't go to the store. I can't go to the laundromat. Every time I say I'm going to put air in my tire, she right there holding the pipe. Like, I can't do nothing. And I said, neighbor Cord, I get it. I understand. But at the end of the day, that's who you're married. So you got to be with that lady. And you better not cheat because she look like she might cut your drawers up or something. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I don't know what else to tell you for a truck. Get off of here. Now, on the flip side, Rashida notices that Kendra over there by herself. And she said, well, girl, where is Jack? Girl, let's get Kendra up here with the lies. Oh, he had a Halloween party. He hosting a Halloween party. Bitch, it's Christmas. What you mean a Halloween party? Girl, Kendra, go lay down, girl, please. I just don't like the fakeness of it all. I just really don't. I mean, Kendra got in the confessional and was like, I really wish Jock would have been here, but he had to go do X, Y, and Z because we still working on some things. Girl, just say that. Just say, girl, me and that nigga beefing right now. He ain't come. A Halloween party? Girl, it's Martin Luther King's birthday. What you mean? Girl, that's what I'm saying. Mardi Gras tomorrow. It can't be a Halloween party. Kendra, girl, if you don't get your yield sign looking ass up off of here, because now you're making me mad. Bye, girl. But get off of here. So now here come Navajo's wife. Hey, girls. How are y'all giving fake hugs like she know them? You don't know these heifers. Girl, they'll backstab you tomorrow. Every which one of them. You feel me? So she introduces herself to the girls. And this the part that got me. When that heifer said, hey, Rashida, I really look up to you. I admire you in the fact that you and 3 earrings with the Adam's apple been married for 30 years. I said, what? See, I have the dummy versions or the dummy club or the dummy crew over there on Love and Hip Hop Miami. And I got the face crew over here on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I have to form another stupid crew because this got to be the slowest bitch walking. This got to be the slowest bitch done come across the water off the banana boat. Girl, what? Hell, even Rashida was like, for real? Like, you model your relationship after me? Like, you look up to me? Girl, that's what I'm saying, Rashida. She got to be slow as a turtle. She got to be slow as a sloth. Jim Crow slow is what she got to be. Girl, this don't make no sense. Girl, you looking up to Rashida? You talking about this Rashida? You talking about times have always been hard throughout my entire marriage, Rashida? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I'm wrong though, girl. Bye. So now over there at the other side of the party, I'm sorry, y'all. Lil Zane is over there talking about how the boy Chevy Box Chevy, he was telling them how he ready to get back in the studio or whatever, but how his wife be tripping. And Lil Zane tells him, your first love is the music and then everything else. Like, you supposed to put the music first and your fans first. And see, this why he almost out the house. Him and his PlayStation. This why. See, don't listen to no Lil Zane, and shout out to the boy. The boy said, man, my wife don't play like that, bro. I don't know who you got over there, but see that little spicy Latina back there? She'll put hot chili peppers in my drawers, and I done had it before. I don't play like that with my wife, and as you shouldn't. I'm so glad you're not a follower like the rest of these fools. Shout out to the dude with the head shaped like a stop sign. At least he got a little brain off in there. Shout out. And look at Zane. What is you in here for? Who put you up? Who picked you up and put you in the seat, Lil Zane? What do you want? Girl, I don't even know what he said. I think he said something to the effect of his wife, oh, he better than me because I don't play. Lil Zane, get out these people confessional. Somebody come pick Lil Zane up, please. Can an adult come pick Lil Zane up, put him on your hip, and get him up out of the confession? Zane, bye. Go play or something. Go do something constructive. Bye. So now, girl, NATO's wife goes to ask them, this the girl, Christina, she goes to ask the 3 most unlucky heifers on Love and Hip Hop. Do you hear me? She goes to ask them if they had any advice, girl. Wait, girl, this the part that threw me. If they had any advice on how to be successful in Atlanta and keep you cool and keep your man. I said, what? Wait, we got to get the responses, girl. Silly Rabbit number 1 hops in the confessional talking about, well, I told her all she have to do is open her lines of communication up. And if she communicate with her husband, I think she'll do just fine. Well, girl, ain't that why you in trouble? Communications? Wasn't you communicating with that man who said he wanted to slide that thing up in? Girl, Kendra, ain't your marriage on thin ice with an elephant on top? Girl, that's what I be saying. That's what I be saying. Get off of here, Kendra. And look at this heifer. Well, I told her that, Kirk and I have been together for 30 years, which is the longest out of everybody. Yes, because you're the dumbest out of everybody. But nevertheless, I told her that basically she can make it here. She just got to, be down for her man and do whatever he say. Believe all his lies and never your eyes. And if you ever catch him cheating, just look the other way and tell everybody else they're lying. That's the only way to do it. And I'm saying, oh my God. Rashida. I'm going to go call K. Michelle on your crazy ass. Keep playing. Now, this the only one kept it a stack. My girl Sierra got in the chat and said, girl, look, in the confessional, my girl Sierra said, look, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't the one to be asking, girl. I'm on marriage number 50. But at the end of the day, my man fine and them girls be on him, and he already know not to play with me because I leave a nigga in 2.5 seconds. Matter of fact, my bag's already packed at the door, just in case. And I said, shout out to Sierra. Sierra the nicest and the most realest one on here. Shout out to Sierra. If I had to be any one of the three blind mice, I choose Sierra. Just not the face though. But neither here nor there. Moving on. So they over there trying to convince Lil Zane that he should put his wife and his family first. But you know, first of all, hypocrites, Skrizz ain't put his wife and his family first, and 3 earrings don't even know what a family or first look like. So there's that on that. The only person that really have any merit, because we don't know so far, you get it, is the boy right here with the funny shaped head, Neighborhood. Neighborhood is the only one in any predicament at this point right now that can give Lil Zane some advice. But Lil Zane is hard-headed. He don't listen. He really don't. Child, let's move on. So now it's time for Zell to do his diss track. He laid his part down and he's talking to Spice, telling her that he got the girl coming on the way. And he's trying to download her on what's been going on. So he said, listen, this girl is a really dope artist. I think she's super nice. She really fit in Atlanta, and I want her on this diss track. But the problem is she got beef with Carly Red. And you know, I don't know how that's gonna go with y'all the new friendship and trying to rekindle and all of that. But at the end of the day, I want you to give her a try and hear her, because she's looking for a manager. Now Spice is already ready to manage some girls, so she's ready to hear the girl and see what she got to say and see what she working with. So here come the girl. I forgot what her name is. I don't know her. I mean, I don't know. I think she from one of them Spanish-speaking countries or something. I don't know, girl, what's going on. But anyway, this the girl. And Zell go meet up with her and was like, oh, I'm so happy you here. Now we got to sit down and get to the bottom of what's been going on with her and Carly Red. So the girl tells everybody about herself. I kind of tuned it out, but neither here nor there. She also goes on to tell Spice, she said, girl, your friend put a restraining order on me and told them people I had crashed her wedding. And it was like, wedding? She was like, how was the wedding? She was like, exactly. She was like, they done told them people I crashed her wedding and all type of stuff. But Carly Red just was doing that, you know, trying to get at me because I used to mess with T-Lo. And I straight up asked T-Lo, is you really with that old ass bitch? And he was like, yeah, I rock with her a few times or whatever. And she said, yeah, I had to really check him on that. So apparently T-Lo been spreading it low and spreading it thin and wide too, girl. That's how you say it. I never get that right. But anyway, she's just telling them that T-Lo outside and she was outside with him. So now, one thing about Spice, she understands that T-Lo is super popular and she knew that he was messing around with a bunch of other girls. And that's just, it just is what it is. Carly Red know what she got into, but Carly is crazy. She figures Carly only put the restraining order on the girl so the girl won't spill all their tea in their business. And it sounds about right to me. So Spice asked the girl to get in a booth. And I ain't gonna lie, from the little piece I heard, it was cute. It was cute. I mean, I'm not going to buy the album. I'm not even going to stream it for free. But it was cute. You know, it ain't no Olivia November, December tease, whatever that song was. But I mean, it's a cute little cute bop, 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 you know. But Spice is floored. Spice was like, I really like her. Spice was like, this is so dope. Like, she's ready to manage the girl today. She's ready to get the girl. And, you know, I think this will be a good endeavor for Spice. Spice been on the stage doing her big one for a long time. I don't know how she gonna manage and be an artist, but ultimately she got it down packed. Spice is excited. She's surprised that the girl actually has talent. Zell was like, see, I told you. And it ends up working out for both of them. I mean, when Spice asked the girl what kind of manager she looking for, she said the kind that don't want to smash me, even though she's a dagger on the low. So, I mean, it works out because I think Spice won too. Let's move on. So now Zane invites Skrizz out because he really wants to talk about how he feels Skrizz is responsible for him cheating on his wife. Girl, you can't make this up. Oh my God. This is like having a child and he not even my husband. Oh, I don't know how the girl do it. What's her name? Ashley? Cute girl, but she got the patience of Job. Do you hear me? So anyway, he's over there telling Skrizz that the girl around there giving him an ultimatum and telling him he need to do right. He said, but at the end of the day, he's the man of his castle, even though the castle don't belong to him. Mind you, he also makes mention that the girl is on edge because he done cheated before. So Skrizz was like, wait a minute, you cheated too? and you out here in London, like, I'm with Chris Naive. Don't put this on me, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with me. You just a mess up. Even Chris Naive is a little bit more polished of a cheater. Not that much, but at least a little bit more. Chris Naive was like, bro, once you cheat on a woman, she will never, like, let you forget that. And she'll never forget it. She's going to treat you differently. That's just the way it goes. You got to tell her every single thing you're doing after that. But see, Lil Zane is hard-headed. I think his mama dropped him or something. He hard-headed. He don't get it. He really want to beat his chest. Like, first of all, he's a prize option out here. Number one. And number two, boy, you better go back and do what's right by your wife. Because who else gonna let you move in? Chris Naive not letting you come by his house. So nevertheless, Scrappy was like, man, look, you want to come to my baby mama number 3 baby shower? He said, because Mama D is throwing a baby shower, and normally I don't go, but since Mama D throwing it, saying it's co-ed, I really want you to pull over and pop out. And Zane agreed to come because, I mean, he ain't got nothing else to do. And then also he said Mama D messy, so he know it's going to be a production, girl. Let's move on. Now, one thing Scrap did mention that I want to say, Scrap said, now, Mama D was the first one over there talking about she was down at the hospital stressed out over what I got going on. But she the first one to invite the girl by the house and throwing a whole baby shower. You already know how Mama D is. Girl, Mama D pressure wasn't up. Mama D went sat in them people waiting room and did all of that, girl. Asked them people for a gurney and a gown so she could go live from the hospital. Girl, let's move on. So now my Say's wife hopped into the confessional to tell us something we didn't ask, but here we are. She said her house is full. She said she got a new husband. They got buku children running around there, and all of his friends is living over there. I said, you better than me. Girl, please. What you think this is, a village? And look at the dynamic in this house. Couldn't be me. And what type of man is he having all his friends around there with his new wife? Like, does he not know that kind of goes left a lot of times? Like, yeah, I think he was dropped on his head. That's why it's shaped like that. That's the only conclusion I could come up with to make them think that this dynamic is either going to work or okay. Like, y'all grown. Why these niggas ain't got no apartment or nothing, girl? So he goes to his wife after they clear the kitchen and was like, babe, I told you earlier, I'm ready to get back in the studio. I actually found the studio, and I'm just letting you know now, I'm going in the studio and it's with a girl. Now, I forgot to mention this earlier. The girl don't allow him in the studios. His wife don't allow him in studios with women unless she there. So now, you know, this sends up all types of red flags, right? So she was like, and who is this girl? He was like, oh, it's an artist. She's super dope. And we gonna work on this track. And I'm sitting up here saying, girl, you really sitting up here concerned about somebody taking that nanny boo-boo from you. Don't nobody want him, girl. Girl, please. Like, you are inseparable. Like, is that the word? Sufferable, insufferable, whatever the word is. Whatever it is, you that. Girl, leave that boy alone. Let him go down to the studio. So he's trying to plead with his wife to let him go to the studio because, I mean, I guess he got to ask permission. And then he goes on to say that basically it's going to be on a Wednesday or whatever day. And mind you, this has to coincide with her schedule because she has to be everywhere he goes. Oh my God, you is a little Rashida. You really is, because you slow too. But anyway, so she goes to check her Palm Pilot and immediately raised back up and said, nope, can't do it. I got to go to work. Oh yeah, I forgot. She a real estate agent with Kendra, girl. Girl, bye. Now you done made the boy feel it's her. Look at him. He look like you done told him, go to his room. Oh, you gonna be all right, fat. Don't worry about it. She said she was gonna try to make it and open her calendar so she can come with you to the studio. This ain't gonna work. If this y'all storyline and it's not real, then shout out to y'all. But if this is real, y'all ain't gonna make it. Poor thing. Let's move on. So now it's the day of the baby shower, and they got Skriz Naive over there playing baby games. Shout out to Skriz Naive. He said baby mama number 1 decided to come, but baby mama number 2 decided she was going to stay home and hold a grudge. Girl, all that windmilling for him to call you wife, girl, and ex-wife, and he's still calling you baby mama number 2. Gots to be diabolical. Anyways, so at the baby shower, Erica Dixon and Mama D gets to having a conversation, and Erica Dixon want to know if Mama D didn't want to wait until a paternity test came just to know for sure, you know, that was Scrappy's baby. Because she said, I know Scrap. He be putting it down on everything, you know, whatever the case may be. But basically just trying to see if Mama D didn't want to be sure before she ran and made this big old move. Now, Mama D was like, yeah, I thought about that, but if I didn't do nothing, I didn't want her to think that there was animosity because it's not. So I figured, it ain't cost me nothing. A little Party City, a couple of little Family Dollar treats. To throw a little 1, 2 yin yang to let her know that I'm here for her, just in case the baby is mine, and that makes sense. I get that, but Mama D, you went all the way out. Girl, flying this girl into Atlanta, I mean, that was a lot. Hell, Scrappy ain't seen her since he made the baby. Girl, Mama D is crazy. So Scrap goes over to his new baby mama number 3 after leaving Lil Zane. And basically, she's just smitten. She just really thinks she a prize, or she thinks he a prize. She thinks she won something. Girl, you won 18 years. Congratulations. You just won 18 years of heartache and depression. This is not even funny, but it's just like the cycle repeats. I don't understand. But as they talking, Sierra gets to walking in and look at Scrap face, girl. Scrappy was so scared. He just knows she coming in on that BS because she's good friends with baby mama number 2. So Scrap was like, OMG. He looked like he saw a ghost. So he said he gotta go dart over there and see what the hell Sierra want and why she here. So he goes tell Sierra, he was like, hey, what you doing here? And she was like, oh, Mama D invited me. I bought the baby some gifts. I really wasn't going to come, but I thought about it. I'm turning over a new leaf and I'm coming here in peace. But Scrappy don't believe that. Scrappy know that you messy and he know you going to go back and tell his baby mama number 2 everything. And she even said it. She was like, girl, I can't wait to get up here and get all this tea. I ain't going to be out the door good enough before I call Bam and tell her what's going on up in here. That is messy and my kind of friend. So nevertheless, they kind of going back and forth because she's trying to convince Scrap she not there on no craziness. Scrap was just like, I get that, but I just don't want no drama, no beef and all of that. And she was like, she ain't gonna do all of that. It's all on them and what they got going on. She's really there in a good spirit and to be nice. Not true. So now baby mama number 3 looks over and see that he's over there talking about Scrappy over there talking to the Bam's friend. And she's like, oh my God, I'm about to lose him. I just got him. That's what she giving to me. It seemed like a worry of fright came over her. Girl, ain't nobody listen. You got Scrappy for life. Trust and believe, but not the way that you want him. Girl, bye. Bye, Brooklyn. So she decides to get up, girl, and when I tell you attitude was stank and nasty, I didn't like it. The way she walked over there, girl, and again, it would be one thing if there was a history between her and the Bam, but girl, y'all don't even have no history. Hell, you ain't got no history between you and Scrap. But the way she walked over there with her nose in the air, hey, how you doing? What you doing here? Girl, I'm over here saying, Sierra, girl, I would have cursed her out. Girl, what? So she asked Sierra, she was like, what you doing here, Sierra? And Sierra was like, I really came, innocent, trying to bear gifts. I got gifts. And the girl told Sierra, I don't need your gifts. I actually don't want them. Girl, I'd have took a baby shower cake or a pack of sandwiches and popped in the back of the head. Girl, there's no way she would have been able to give me that energy. Pregnant or not, her face ain't pregnant. Girl, please. So she's trying to explain to this girl that she come in peace. And the girl was really giving stank. Like, first of all, you from Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. But girl, this is Atlanta. You would get bopped. Like, and I'm not saying you don't get bopped in Brooklyn, but it's the attitude for me. I don't get it. Shout out to New York. But when y'all be coming to the South, y'all really be coming on that rah-rah stuff like as if people slow or something. And it's really not everybody. It's just people like this girl coming from New York. Like the stank attitude was really unnecessary. Like, again, if there was a history there, I don't know. Maybe Scrap was pillow talking and that's why she mad. I don't know. But I feel like it was unwarranted to give to Sierra. She really should have been giving it to the Bam. That's, in my opinion, who you need to be beefing with, if anybody. So Sierra's trying to cop please with the girl, but really trying to be nice and not let the girl play with her. So Sierra was like, look, I really came in peace, but if you want me to, I can leave. Like, I don't have to be here. I brought the gifts and you don't want the gifts. Girl, I can really leave. And the girl was like, well, I really was just like coming over here to get my lip gloss and I was stopped. And that's why I came stop by you, but it really wasn't like that. Then Sierra told the girl, listen, I come in love. I don't want no smoke. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. This girl walked away and said, you could never step on my toes. Girl, step on your toes would have been the least you had to worry about with me. I don't like that slick mouth. Oh, I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. And baby Scrap, I hope you is ready, bruh. She about to give you HE double hockey sticks on ice. Do you hear me? If that's her attitude toward that girl, this ain't the one. See, your other baby mamas, they got their stuff with them. But see, this one gonna be your two bitch hands. I hope you're ready, Scrap. But this the gag. She goes over to where Erica Dixon is, and she gives Erica a hug. Hey, Erica, I heard so much about you. It's so good to see you. And I'm over here saying, well, you must know who to play with. Because you know Erica Dixon don't care. So you do right going over there hugging and all of that, saying, hey, girl, hey, you do better. So now she asked Erica, could they go talk? And Mama D was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to come over there and talk with y'all to set y'all up. And the girl was like, actually, Mama D, I prefer to just talk to Erica. Now, this throws Mama D for a loop because Mama D normally be the one, you know, in the middle of everything. But the girl was like, we grown. Thank you, Mama D. You're welcome. We can handle this. And Mama D was like, oh, I say that'll hold you, Mama D. She told you. Yes, she did. So the girl sit down with Erica and was like, hey, Erica, I just wanted to kind of touch bases with you to let you know that I'm happy to be baby mama number 3. I don't have no beef with you or nothing like that. And I really want us to be really good friends. I'm like, what y'all gonna go on play dates or something? Girl, how that attitude changed, huh? So Erica was like, wow, that's funny because I really thought that was an issue. She was like, I thought it would have been an issue, but now that I know it's not, girl, it's cool, girl. We could be cool or whatever. I'm a cool person till I'm not a cool person, but other than that, you good. So these girls decided that they're going to be cool and, you know, cordial and maybe go sip tea or something. I don't know. But it's just, listen, I'm all here for baby mamas getting along, but something about this is weird. Maybe because it's Scrap in the middle. And maybe because I know that Erica is still in love with Scrap. Like, I know he said he was chasing her and he done chasing her, but she probably got tired of you being on live with Diamond and all of them. So, listen, Erica Dixon is still in love with Scrap. She never fell out of love with him. So, her being friends with this girl, I particularly don't see it working. That's just me. Nevertheless, Sierra pulled a me. Sierra must have thought about what had happened and what transpired and felt played later. That's me. Sometimes I don't feel played right away because I'm processing it. Then later I got to come back and be like, oh yeah, I do feel played. Let me go check. So girl, Sierra come back and was like, listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but the Gemini in me made me come back and tell you, girl, you really tried to play on me over there. And I don't like that. And what you not going to do is play with me on my top when I came in peace and love and all of that. And girl, look at Scrap. Scrap looked like he seen the ghost. He was so scared. Oh my God, he was so scared. He know that Sierra was coming over there with that BS. But guess what, Scrap? Your baby mama number 3 deserved it. She was nasty. She wasn't even nice nasty. She was just nasty. Whatever she gets. You can't jump in the middle of that. It just is what it is. Check your baby mama. So the girl, like, she got real quick amnesia, was like, well, I don't think it was that bad. I mean, I really would like for you to stay. Like, it's not that deep. I mean, I had a, word or two, but it's nothing like that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. You were very, very nasty to Sierra. And like I said, unless it's something that I don't know, it was unwarranted to me. Like, you didn't have to be like that to Sierra. You really didn't. But I love the fact that Sierra stood up for herself and was like, no, at the end of the day, the way you came at me was not cool. And I told you many times that I didn't want no smoke with you, and the fact that you over here coming at me because of whatever preconceived notion you have about my friend, that's not cool, and it's just not how I roll. So for that, it's time for me to roll and exit stage left because I don't want to be somewhere where I'm not wanted. I say, Dad, go. I done been kicked out of better baby showers than this baby. Way better. But before she could leave, Erica Dixon asked this girl to ask the Bam, listen to me and listen to me good. Hey, while you going back to your friend, can you tell your friend or ask your friend, is she going to apologize to Imani? Because she owed Imani an apology for lying on her. Girl, what? Girl, wait. Run that back again. Come again. Say what? Girl, the fact that Sierra would even bring that back was alarming to me. But Sierra was like, I'ma ask her, and show it she did. Girl, Sierra got out that door and said, hey, Bam, I was just letting you know what happened at the baby shower. Me and baby mama number 3 almost got into it, but that's not why I called you. Erica Dixon wants to know, do you ever plan on apologizing to Imani? She said, because Imani felt played that you lied on her. And I'm like, is this about this child support thing in the room and all that stuff that Imani was running back being messy for? Girl, y'all already know how the Bam took this. The Bam was like, hell no. Over my dead hooks. I would ever listen to me and listen to me good, I would never apologize to no Erica and Imani. As a matter of fact, to hell with both of them. And you two for even calling me. And I said, you know what, Bam? I understand that response. Because I ain't gonna lie, Imani was a messy little girl. And she a child. And I'm not saying you can't apologize to no child, but... And again, all I know is each side of the stories. The truth lies somewhere in between. But I'm not apologizing to Imani if I'm the Bam. I'm just not. I'm just sorry. I'm not. So the Bam hangs up the phone and girl says something so crazy talking about back to main character tease. Girl, where? Bam, where have you ever been the main character? Girl, you wasn't even the main character on Love and Basketball. What is it, Love and Basketball? Basketball Wives? You wasn't the main character and still ain't the main character on Love and Hip Hop. Bam, see, I was with you until you went off the cliff. That was the end of the episode. We'll see what happens next week. What do y'all think about this? Do me a favor, comment on the video, leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all hoes later, girl. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.